Thank you. Well, my thanks to Senator Cornyn for arranging this outing, very educational outing that we had today, and to the Border Patrol and to all the agencies that are here and the private landowners that we had an opportunity to visit with as well. Thank you to all of them. You know, we can read about what's going on here at the border, and we can watch the news that you folks put up about what's going on at the border. But until you come down here and see it, you really don't have that full understanding, that broad picture of what this all entails. We got in late last night and went up to the border walls outside of McAllen there, and drove and made some stops and had an opportunity to have conversations with some of the individuals that had been detained by Border Patrol. It's a sad situation when you know what these people, not just what they face to get here in dealing with the coyotes, but what they face now. Because they're going to be headed north. That's the plan, to move north, to probably have to work off and pay the coyotes what they still owe them. They got them across. They're going to be indentured servants for the most part. You know, we're looking at human trafficking, sex trafficking. Senator Thune said, you know, every state's a border state. Nebraska's a border state, because we've seen such an increase in fentanyl in the state of Nebraska, and that's just a recent example of what we're facing in the state of Nebraska. So I would urge the administration, especially President Biden. I would urge our border czar, Vice President Harris, to come down to the border, to talk to the people who work down here, to talk to the individuals that live down here, and I would hope they would do their job. I would hope that they would encourage the enforcement of the immigration laws that we have. I would hope that they would have an understanding that this is not only a humanitarian crisis, a crisis of illegal drugs. This is a national security crisis. I'm on the Armed Services Committee. Senator Wicker is the ranking member on the Armed Services Committee. And this is a national security crisis. We need to know who's coming into our country. We need to control it. You can get a tactical nuclear warhead in a backpack, but yet there is no security on the southern border of the United States of America. That should be laid at the doorstep of the White House and the administration. This is a dangerous situation. This is a chaotic situation, and it's time to at least get some kind of recognition from the Biden administration that they have an understanding of that, and that they are willing to reach out to Republicans to find some solutions. So thank you, Senator Cornyn. Thank you to our hosts who showed us a stash house and processing centers, and we even had a horse ride and a boat ride here on the river. But I thank them all for their courage every single day in protecting this country.